Eric Ten Hag has been left shocked after a Manchester United player, reportedly Scott McTominay, told the club's board of directors that he wants to leave this summer. Midfield is a position or an area of the pitch that could be added to in the summer. Ian Wright recently praised loanee Marcel Sabitzer, and he certainly is under consideration for a long-term move to United. But Ten Hag also likes the look of Brighton's Alexis McAllister and Southampton skipper James Ward-Prowse. Man United signing a new midfielder could have big consequences, according to Football Insider. Scott McTominay has told the club he will push for an exit in the summer if the club brings in a new player in his position. And that is exactly what Ten Hag is hoping to do. So the reports that claim that McTominay has actually gone above Ten Hag's head and gone straight to the United board. Apparently he does not want to fall further down the United pecking order, and has decided he'll quit the club if a new midfielder joins. Wow. The Scottish international is heading towards his peak career years and wants to be playing regular football, I guess, in the Premier League. He doesn't want to be warming the bench. I understand that. Also, he apparently views the signing of another midfielder as a huge threat to his potential game time and his career as a whole. Apparently, McTominay's decision comes after United signed Casemiro and Christian Eriksen last summer, as well as Sabitzer in January. McTominay is currently 26 years old, and even though we've signed other midfielders, he's still managed 34 appearances across all competitions this season. But not all of those have been starts, as we know, and Ten Hag often brings him on from the bench to replace one of his first choice midfielders. So he knows he's definitely not a first choice player. Obviously, there's a lot of talk about any new potential club that McTominay could find, possibly Newcastle United being them. And then the thing is, McTominay's been at the club all his senior career, and he actually graduated from the academy in 2017. Now, I'm not saying that's a reason to keep him, because there have been many a player who graduated and ultimately left the club. However, he seems to be putting his playing career first and could push for a transfer at the end of the season. Of course, there'll be a lot of teams lower down the league who might find McTominay an interesting proposition, although it's more likely that he could actually end up rivaling United next season, in the top four. So Newcastle United have heavily been rumoured, and there was talk yesterday chatter yesterday that United had put a figure on McTominay's head, which ultimately means we'll be telling McTominay that he's not wanted at the club. Yes, against Everton yesterday, he had a reasonable performance. Many pundits were rating him. If you do like a 1 to 10 scoring system, many pundits were giving him a 6.5. Some gave him a 7, and in fact, I think there were a few kind of rare outliers who gave him man of the match above the likes of Bruno Fernandes, which was kind of pretty incredible. I'm not saying he was rubbish, but he wasn't up to the level that Bruno Fernandes was, which I talk about in my earlier video from today. But Scott McTominay leaving the club, maybe for him, it may be the best thing to do. From a sentimentality point of view, I don't want to see any kind of homegrown kind of talent leave the club. But maybe for McTominay, it's coming up to be the right time for him, so he can get all the game time he needs at some other club. Is Newcastle really a club he needs to be going to? If they're on the up and up, he goes there. Is he going to be up to that level of performance that they'll ultimately expect? Again, that's something I doubt. Maybe he's more of a star in a Crystal Palace side, or you know, if Everton stay up, play for Everton. You know, you'd be a quite a star in a side for a side like that. You know, and I mean, share your thoughts. What do you think? Do you want McTominay to go? Do you want him to stay? What do you think about him going over the top of Ten Hag and going to the board and saying, if you sign another midfielder, I'm off? You know, I want a transfer. Do you think that's just a bit out of order? Because, yeah, there were, you know, last season, I think the season before, there were rumours that one of the Glazers had McTominay as a favourite, and a lot of, you know, there was a bit of a Mickey take out of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer back then, that he started McTominay because of this. He was told to, you know, not because he wanted to. Obviously, we don't know if that's true, and I don't think we ever will. But they were the rumours at the time. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. Please like the video, and thanks for watching.